Hi, joy in the journey. What exactly does this mean, and how are we to find joy in our journey? When I was 3 years old, my family took a vacation to go to my uncle's wedding. My father, who serviced dairy farms, felt that no vacation was a good vacation unless he could work sometime during the trip. So my 3 older brothers and I were sitting in the back of a hot car, dressed in our finest clothes, trying my mother's patience, waiting for my father to finish his work. My mother finally reached her limit and sent my brothers and I out to play in a field while my father worked. When my father was finished, he called us back up to the car. As we ran up the lane, I saw some cows that I wanted to pet. So I ran across the road and into some weeds when all of a sudden the ground fell out from underneath me. I was 3 feet from my intended target when I had fallen into a pit of manure. I kicked my legs but couldn't touch the bottom, and as I clutched for the side of the pit, the thin crust of ground kept breaking away. There I was, drowning in a pit of manure. I had to hold my chin up high in order to breathe, and as I looked around, I could see 2 of my brothers laughing hysterically at me. I reached my hand up for help, and my eldest brother came and plucked me out of the stink. He walked me back to my father, who helped me get cleaned up with an old bucket of water and a clean hose and some good soap. My whole family helped me scrub the stink off my body. I inform you of this story in order to help you see that I can use keeping my chin up, my hand reached out for help, and not wallowing in the muck. I am able to find joy in my journeys through life. So chin up, what exactly does this mean? But it's a phrase that many cultures use in order to encourage someone through hard times. Harvard research studies have said that by keeping your chin up, you're able to breathe deeper, you don't constrict yourself, you can lower your blood pressure, and also reduce your stress and your heart rate. Also, breathing deeply will allow your mind to clear and to focus. One of my favorite books turned movies is the movie Charlotte's Web. In this, Wilbur is having a very difficult time adjusting to a new home. So he turns to his friend Charlotte the spider, and Charlotte encourages him by saying, chin up, chin up. Everyone loves a happy face. Wear it, share it. You'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, let a little sunshine in. You'll be happy-hearted once you get it started. Up with your chinny chin, chin up. Second, we can reach our hand out. We can do this by reaching out to a bishop, a friend, or a family member when we're having a hard time. Therapy was one way that I used to reach out when my father was dying. When I was drowning in the manure, I reached out to my eldest brother, who helped me get out of the muck. Our Savior Jesus Christ does this through the atonement. We can reach out to him. Elder C. Scott Gross said, there is no sin, no transgression, pain, or sorrow that is outside the reach of the atonement. When we reach out to Christ for help, he will lift us out of the mire that we are stuck in. Finally, Christ will take us back to our Father, just as my brother took me back to my father. He helped me find a way to get clean. It took a cold shower, a bar of soap, and a lot of elbow grease to get myself cleaned from the manure that I was in. Jeffrey R. Holland said, if for a while the harder you try, the harder it is, take heart. So it has been with the best people who have ever lived. I was grateful that I took the time to be cleansed, and I was grateful for the people who helped me, especially my father. But let us imagine for a moment that I had fallen in the manure and that I had been pulled out, but I chose not to become clean. I chose to wallow in that filth. How would the car ride have been afterwards? How would I have stunk? What if I had stayed that way through the wedding, the festivities, and the travel vacation that entire time? I was so grateful that I didn't stay in that situation, that my family helped me cleanse. God also helps us cleanse when we are in that situation. He will help us see how we can move on. I inform you of this so that you can help yourselves as well. In conclusion, President Hinckley says, anyone who imagines that bliss is normal is going to spend a lot of time running around shouting that he has been robbed. Are we carrying around with us moments from the pulpits of life? Are we shouting that we have been robbed, being mad at God because we wanted to pet the cows and instead fell into a pit of poop? Learn from my experience. Keep your chin up allows you to breathe. Reaching your hand out allows Christ to rescue you. And coming to the Father allows a way to be cleansed. When we are cleaned, we no longer need to carry these burdens around with us. Remember the words of President Thomas S. Monson. Let us relish life as we live it and find joy in the journey. Thank you.